Hello. In this lecture, we're going to look at examples of the programs or workshops that I'll be using to teach in this course. In this course, I use the C# language, together with an SQL Server database like this. I'll be giving an example by guiding you through building a point-of-sale system, or POS for short. Some of you might know it as a retail sales program, which is basically a system where you receive products and then sell them. Okay, now let's see what this program can do. I'll press the Start button. When it opens, the program will display a login form for us to verify our identity. For the username, enter Pond Prajuit. Then press Enter. After we log in here, the menu will appear because right now there is no menu showing. Alright, if the login is successful, it will display these various menus. We can also click the Logout button right here. It will return to the initial screen just like before. The menu disappears, and it's ready for you to enter your username and password again. You can see it right away. Now let's take a look. In this program, there are mainly two main sections. The first is product management, which is for receiving products to sell. Here you can also add items, update items, delete items, or search for different things. Here I will give. But let's assume that the products have already arrived at the store. Actually, there should be another system, which is the purchasing system. But here we're going to simplify things and use just this form. Let's say we already have the products and their quantities, for example. This is just to keep the workshop from getting too long, so I'm leaving out the purchase order section. With just the product management part, we're already able to sell products now. Alright, now let's take a look at our main module, which is this one, the point of sale system. Selling products starts with scanning the barcode. At this moment, I will assume that the number of stars used for the event is the Enter knock. Pressing Enter works the same way as using a barcode scanner, like this. I'll try scanning 3 items. So like this, you'll see that the quantity shown for each item here will all be 1. But if a customer brings, say, 10 pieces of the same item, let's say it's the first item, you can just edit the item, save it, and then enter the quantity here as 10 pieces. Then press Enter. But you can't enter a quantity higher than what's in stock. For example, if there are 13 pieces in stock and I try to type in 20, let's say I make a mistake. It won't let me. The maximum you can enter here is 13 pieces. Alright, so let's say I enter 10. If you want to edit the quantity for other items, you can just change it as needed. In the subtotal section, it will automatically calculate the quantity of items along with the price here. It will update the subtotal for each row right here. This value is pulled from here, and then you get the total amount, which is just the sum of all, the subtotals. We can also delete items here in case you need to cancel an entry. For example, if I want to remove the second item, I just click on it and then press Remove Item. It disappears right away. If you want to add it back in, just scan it again like before. Alright, just like that. Okay, let's say the customer is buying 33 items. So, for example, they get the rights for item 25 and item 31. Now, let's proceed to receive the payment. I'll enter 30,000 to see what happens. The program won't allow it because, as you can see, the change is negative. This field here shows the change, and since it's negative, the program will notify you like this. If that happens, you just need to reset it, meaning the amount received here, this is the money you get from the customer, must not be less than the amount the customer has to pay. For example, the product price is $32,000. So let's say I receive, for instance, 30,002. So there's no need to withdraw, just use it as is. After that, we just click the Save button like this, then confirm by clicking Yes, and that's it. The program will automatically create a new entry for us here. The special thing about this entry is that the transaction ID here will reset itself every year. When the year changes, it will automatically reset to 1, regardless of whether there are existing transactions. Right here. Okay, so basically, this is what my workshop will cover in this course. It includes a login and lockout system, as well as a system for recording login history. Every time someone logs in, the system will record who logged in. It will also display the list of users who have logged in. And then there's the product management system, which is used to manage the products that will be sold. And then there's the sales system. So basically, these are the 3 main modules. We'll meet again in the next lecture, where I'll teach you how to create this kind of database from scratch. A relational database with relationships like this. I'll teach you everything. Okay, that's all for this lecture. We'll continue in the next one. Thank you very much.